Let us take up today a few hot questions, or say some long questions on arithmetic progression. This is one of the word problems which is already on the screen. Let me just read the question and start solving it. A manufacturer of TV set produced 600 sets in the third year and 700 in the seventh year. Assuming that the production increases uniformly by a fixed number every year, find the production in the first year, the production in the 10th year, and the total production in the first 7 years. So if we are assuming, or let us assume that the number of TV produced in the first year be A. This is number of TV in first year. Accordingly, A3 will be the TV produced in the third year, that is given to be 600 numbers, 600 sets, and A7, that is in the seventh year, 700 TV sets have been produced. These are the information given. We have to calculate A, that is the production in the first year. We have to calculate A10, that is the production in the 10th year, and the total production, that is S7, in the first 7 years. Now if I represent this A3, so that can be written as A3 is A plus n minus 1, n being 3, minus 1, 2, or let me just write it directly maybe, 2d is equal to 600. So I'll just erase this part writing A3 anymore. And the next one, the second equation, will be A plus 6d equals 700. That is for the 7th year. Now let me just name this equation being equation 1 and equation 2. And if I supposedly solve this two equation by elimination method, I will be getting minus 4d is equal to minus 100. That makes d is equal to 25. Now wherein I'm getting d is equal to 25, my a will be, I'm just supposedly taking the first equation to solve and find my a. I will be getting 600 minus 2d. That makes it 600 minus 2 into 25, that is 50, and that's giving me 550. So the answer for the first one is 550 number of TV sets got produced in the first year. Now the next one is asking about production in the 10th year. So similarly we'll find A10. When we know A is 550 plus n minus 1 is 9 and multiplied by 25, that gives 225 plus 550, that makes it 775. So in the year 10, 775 TV sets got produced. Now we will be solving the third part of the question, which is asking us to find the total production in the 7 years. So we'll be finding S7. The formula says it is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. We just have everything and just replace and calculate. N being 7 by 2. The first year being 550 years of TV sets of production, multiplied by 2 will give you 1100. N being 7 minus 1, so 6 multiplied by 25. Let us solve this. I guess it will be 7 by 2, it is 25, 6 is 150. 150 plus 1100 gives you 1250. Now if I solve this, I'll be getting 4375. So 4735 TV sets got produced in the first 7 years. I hope you have got this question clear. Let us now move on to another question. Next question I'll be taking up. Oh, and I need to write the question obviously first. It says if the pth term, qth term and the rth term of an AP are, oh I'm sorry, I need to rectify that, of an AP are A, B, C respectively. There are a few alphabets which are getting repeated. Okay, then show that, what do we have to prove? The proof says A multiplied by Q into Q minus R plus B, the bracket you have R minus P plus C, you have P minus Q, this equals 0. Now it says, as because it is already taken small a, I will just be taking or assuming that we take capital A as our first term. We generally take the small a as because there is already the use of first a. Just to avoid some confusion, I'm taking the first term of the AP to be capital A and capital D to be the common difference. Now let us find out the pth term. So we have to find AP. AP becomes A, that's the first term, plus P minus 1 D. This is already given to be as A. Now AQ is again similarly A plus Q minus 1 D. This is given to be B. And the third one, it says is AR, which is given as again A plus R minus 1 D, which is equivalent to C. Now let me take up the left hand side, the LHS of the equation which we have to prove. We'll write it as, now I'll start replacing this A with the first equation. Look at the first equation. Let me just name them to help ourselves. Okay. The first equation A can be replaced as A plus P minus 1 D. This multiplied to Q minus R. This is the first part. The second says it is B. I can replace B with the second equation. It says A plus Q minus 1 D. This multiplied to R minus P. Similarly, we'll take the third equation to replace C. So it gives you A plus R minus 1 D multiplied to P minus Q. Now we have to solve this and see if it's giving us a 0 or not. Now for all of them, if I take up A multiply this multiplied to Q minus R, and again this will be multiplied to Q minus R again. So that gives me P minus 1 Q minus R D. This is the first part. For the second, again I'll remove the bracket to find A R minus P. I'll follow the same method. Will remain Q minus 1 R minus P, and there already you have a D. Again for the third term, I take A P minus Q plus R minus 1 and P minus Q. Hope I managed that D within the space provided. Oh yeah, I got it. Now if you see A Q minus R, A R minus P, A P minus Q. So let me just take the a common. So what I'll be left with, I'm using another color for some differentiation with the previous step. I'm getting q minus r left. I'm getting a r minus p left, and here I'm getting a p minus q left. And for the next one, I will now be removing the brackets. With d common, for all this one, even the step and this, they all have d commons. Let me keep the d out and I continue multiplying. So I'm getting pq minus pr minus q plus r for the first set. For this one, I'll be getting a plus qr minus pq minus r plus p. And for the third one, I don't think I'll be making that space enough. Let me just write it in a little. arp minus rq minus p plus q. Now let us see what we get. Here I've got a q got cancelled, got p got cancelled, r got cancelled, I got a multiplied to 0. Now let us see, here I have a pq with a pq. Anything else getting cancelled? Oh, this is q again. Well, let me just check it carefully. Yeah, even this is getting cancelled. It is minus plus rp. Oh god, I'm getting a 0, so it gets giving me d multiplied to 0 as well. So the right side is getting 0. That is what we were supposed to prove. Our left hand side has got us a 0. So we have successfully proved it. Thank you.